Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Ray, with Kickstands Up 909. Coming at you with a little bit of a different video today. I'm not going to be talking about going on bike trips or showing a video of me or anything like that. Today what I thought I'd talk about is sleeping systems and air mattresses, why they suck, or maybe I've just been let down a few times, no pun intended. Why I don't like them and why I just switched to a lightweight cot that I recently took up with me to Four Corners, and it's amazing. So with that being said, let me dive a little bit more into it, okay? Alright guys, so the reason why I don't like air mattresses is because I've had a bunch of them in the past and they seem to always go flat. The first one I'm going to talk about is actually a love-hate. I loved it because it was probably one of the best air mattresses I've ever slept on. I hated it because it kept breaking on me. It kept leaking, and it's an insulated air mattress, so you could roll it out and be halfway filled. Then you just got to put a little bit of air into it, and it was great. That mattress was called the Thermarest Mondo King 3B, self-inflating. I loved it. I could get to my campsite, roll it out, let it sit there for about 2-3 hours, come back, it'd be halfway inflated. Then I go over there, fill it up just a little bit, and I slept comfortable. Great thing. But again, on my 4th or 5th camp day, I woke up on the ground. I could feel the ground coming through, little rocks and stuff like that. Now the insulation did save me a bit, which was nice. I felt still comfortable even though there was no air in that sleeping pad. So the worst part about it is that these aren't cheap. That Mondo King for a regular is $239 on Amazon. If you're kind of taller like me, the extra large, that one was going for $275 on Amazon. Kind of pricey. Or was it REI? I think it was REI. If you guys do decide to buy stuff, I like REI because you have a 1-year warranty on it if you buy it through them. So if it breaks and it's 2 days before that year mark, you could take it in, exchange it, or get your full money value. I did that with a couple of pair of hiking boots. So, but yeah, the Mondo King Thermarest, great thing. It just went bad on me. I loved it so much, I went and bought a second one. Same thing happened to me. After the 3rd or 4th time, it just ended up on the ground again. Uncomfortable, waking up in the middle of the night, tossing. I'm a side sleeper, so my shoulder was just all numb, and yeah. So I decided to get rid of that, and I moved on to something different, something smaller, because that Mondo King is hard to pack onto the bike. So let me jump into the next bag for you. So one more thing I did forget to add before I jump onto the next sleeping pad that anyways let me down again. That Mondo King, the first one, that had an R value of, I think it was 7 something, which was really good. For those of you that don't know what an R value is, that's how much heat or cold will be transferred up from the bottom up into the sleeping pad. Again, this was a 7. Amazing. But the bad part, look how big it was. That's my hand. That's how big it was. That thing stuck off the back of my bike like a just some big old trombone, you know, just massive tube thing hanging off the back of my bike. So yeah, after the second one failed me, that's why I moved on to the next one. Well guys, the second bag, after I got done with that Mondo King that sorry about the noise, thought I'd try out, was a Nemo Quasar. Thing was really small, as you can see, nice, compact, size of my hand. Packed onto the bike beautifully, had no problems with it. Took it out up to Sturgis, I think 2021 or something like that. Great, had no problems with it. This one is insulated. Great, felt good. Slept on it okay. If you turn on your side, you'd still feel the ground, but didn't mind it. I was okay with it. But again, after 4 or 5 times out camping and kind of put it into his paces, his test, I guess you would say, boom, the valve stem started leaking. I'm like, oh man, okay. And this one actually comes with a bag, a self-inflating bag, and then you roll it up and anyways, I'm not gonna do the full review. There's tons of guys that do it better than me. But right where that piece went in there, there's like a little flap that started leaking. I did the soak test with the water bottle. I said, okay. So I went, cleaned it, went to REI. They showed me how to do it. Took it back out, worked fine for another 1 or 2 camp trips. And then next thing you know, I woke up at 1, 2 in the morning, flat on the ground. This one's insulated, but nothing like the Mondo King. So there I was at 1 in the morning or 2 o'clock, just wide awake with rocks in my back and not a real happy camper. And then the other bad part about this one is, that regular is 160 bucks. And then a long wide, because I'm kind of a tall, wider guy, that one went for 200 bucks. And that air mattress, it lasted me maybe 10 times. 10 times and the thing went flat on me. I don't know how long they're supposed to go, but for that amount of value, yeah, you think it would be a lot better. It lasts a lot longer than that. So, and the R value on this one, I think I said was 3.3. Nothing like the Mondo King. So yeah, after spending almost, well, I think, geez, $800 on sleeping pads, and they all failed me at one point or another, and I woke up in the middle of the night on the ground, I said, okay, I gotta change this up. I gotta switch it up. That's when I went to Bass Pro Shop, and I was looking around, and I came across this. That's when I came across this, guys. The Ascend lightweight cot. Let me tell you something. Game changer here. This is about the same size as the Nemo, a little bit bigger, as you can see. But it is heavier. This bad boy weighs 4 pounds. You're not taking this backpack camping. I know a lot of guys that like to use their sleeping pad for multiple things. Backpacking, motorcycle camping, car camping, you know, all kinds of things. This, yeah, you're not doing that. This is moto camping and car camping. Extremely easy to set up, quick. It's a no-brainer. First time I did it, took me 5 minutes. Real easy. The thing that I like about it the most is that I weigh 220 pounds, and I lay on that thing, my body does not touch the ground. I have a good amount of space between me and the ground. The R value on that, there is no R value. You just have the gap between you and the ground. I took this with me to Four Corners, and I was tent camping, I think, for 5 days. This thing was amazing. Fit in there great, had no problems. And I took the Lone Letter tent. This thing fell in there, no problem. I kind of want to try it. I know, like, kind of backpedaling here, but maybe take like a nice thick blanket, lay that on the bottom of the cot to maybe insulate me a little bit more from the ground. But I don't think I really need it, because the sleeping bag I have goes to 10 degrees. That thing kicks butt. That was I think a Nemo. That's why I bought this other sleeping pad, the Nemo one. But yeah, sleeping pads, air ones, I'm done with them. I'm not gonna spend any more money. This one right here, my friends, cost us a whopping $150. So it's still below the price of both of these. It's great, compact, easy to do, fits on the bike, doesn't take up that much space. And again, you're not gonna wake up in the middle of the night on the floor with your shoulder going numb, none of that stuff. Yeah, this is the way to go. I've taken this out now 6 times, never had any issues with it. No tears, no rips, no nothing. I have heard that people have messed up the pole that goes across, but for the most part, no issues at all. So with that being said, guys, I hope this little video helped you guys out on maybe making your decision on what you want to do, what's best for you. Air mattresses are out for me. I'm just sick of them. You know, after $700, $800 trying to fix them and make it work, no. This little cot, easy to set up. I can fall into it. Gets me up off the ground. I might try the blanket trick, I may not, but this is like the new way to go for me. I'd like to hear what your guys' thoughts are on this. I don't know how many of you have even tried the cot. I know most guys, they just have a sleeping mattress or self-inflated sleeping pad. There we go, second try. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'd like to get some feedback on it. I don't know why mine are always going bad. Maybe I'm rough on them. I don't know. Maybe I'm too big for them. I keep getting the oversized ones. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. All right. And as always, everybody, stay dirty out there, my friends.